Good morning, everybody. Well, as you know, we will be discussing, among other things, the desperate crisis in Syria. I saw for myself in Jordan last week, meeting some of the refugees, the scale and severity of the problem. There are now far more than 1 million refugees, more than 6 million people in desperate need. More than 80,000 have died, we believe, maybe many more than that. And this crisis is getting worse. We are involved in an intensive period of diplomacy, including the United Kingdom being involved in that period of that intensive diplomacy to bring a conference together in Geneva. We very much support what the US Secretary of State John Kerry has been working on this. Our Prime Minister has been to Sochi to see President Putin and had further discussions with him, as I have had with the Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. And we have been telling the Syrian opposition, the National Coalition, they must attend such a Geneva conference. In the end, there is only a political and diplomatically supported solution to this. And I think on all of that, there is common ground in the European Union. I've been discussing it on the telephone with some of my colleagues. There is a difference over what it's appropriate now for the EU to do. In our view, it's important to show that we are prepared to amend our arms embargo so that the Assad regime gets a clear signal that it has to negotiate seriously. Therefore, for us, amending the embargo is part of supporting the diplomatic work and trying to bring about a political solution. We also have to think about what is happening to people in Syria. How long can we go on with people having every weapon that's ever been devised dropped on them, while most of the world denies them the means to defend themselves? That is creating extremism, it is radicalizing people. We're reaching the limits of how long we can go on with that situation. So this is what we will be discussing today. We will see whether we can find common ground on it. We might not be able to, but we will keep you updated, of course.